dandy for you guys.
Well, I'll say this. I was doing good until I sit down here about 30 seconds before we go on air, Jim. And I
Because you showed up 60 seconds before we're supposed to come on the air.
Right.
Okay.
You're exactly right. And I go to turn on the camera to realize there is no camera. So I have the camera in the room, so this is how this is going to go. We're going to do the first segment traditionally on the old audio stream for those of you that that listen on Facebook and on YouTube. You'll be able to catch the audio. Jacob's got us taken care of there. So when we go to this first break, we're going to end that stream and we're going to go back to the camera because my whole first segment was kind of themed.
You brushed your hair and everything.
Listen, I wore the United States attire, and I kind of wanted to go back and forth with Jacob a little bit here because he claims that he's the United States soccer guru of our trio here.
Guru is very loose. I would say I pay attention to it more than both of you.
But the difference is I have the T-shirt, so I'm bought in. That's what that means, Jim. See, I have the official FIFA Team USA T-shirt on today. I
had my patriotic shirt on today until I spilt coffee on it. So I went home at lunch and I changed. Now I just got a regular old green shirt on.
Well, I'm not to outdo you, but I'm in a American flag button-down shirt with my American flag hat. And who would have thought jorts would ever be held up by an American flag? What Smith and Branson, Smather and Branson, the needlepoint belt? Yeah. Who would have ever thought an expensive belt would be
Jacob says
jorts?
Not to outdo me, but I don't think he's seen my shorts. Have you ever taken a roundhouse from someone wearing some of these bad boys?
Well, we got to make sure that somebody reminds Jacob about the collar thing going on. Your collar's all messed up, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've been wrangling kids for the past.
You look like you've been wrestling with some kids. Looks like they're getting the best of you too. Just to be honest.
Really, since before 4th of July, your boy has had no break.
Everyone's so mad right now that they can't see the video feed as we're doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was part of the plan. But listen, you got to ad-lib sometimes. Hey, final. This is a huge final here. Spain over Portugal 1-0 in the FIFA World Cup. And we are going to talk some World Cup today. So much going on with that. Some good news for Team USA tonight, 8 o'clock, as they get ready to take on Belgium. We're going to dive into that big time. Excited to talk about that because we're going to have who I consider our best player, Mr. Flo, is going to be ready to go.
Mr. Flo. Yeah, he is, surprisingly is now eligible to
Flo Balogun, that is.
He is going to be starting for the United States. He is their best scorer. And there's people, this is controversial. Listen, we all sat here on Friday and said he should not have been given a red card to begin with. We all three agree with that. But he was issued that red card, and for them to undo that, there's some upset people out there.
So and I want to read the headline here. Breaking news after being contacted by President Donald Trump. So that's just going to get people fired up in itself right there.
Tee off some people.
Yeah. FIFA has lifted the red card suspension of U.S. men's soccer standout Flo Balogun. He will play tonight at 8 o'clock, and we are going to dive much deeper into this later on in the show.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Yes, he did contact them saying, like, we have lawyers that are ready to appeal this process. But, like, FIFA does have a rule that this goes to, and I genuinely, I think it was encouraged, but I genuinely think they come to this ruling regardless. VAR was used inappropriately. They slowed it down. You're not allowed to do it. They painted a picture that was not there. And so
imagine that. People out to get the United States in soccer. Imagine that.
And so, yes, he did call the FIFA commissioner. Yes, soccer lawyers were prepared to submit an appeal, but there is an 18-person independent disciplinary committee.
And I believe it's Article 27, right?
Yes. They approved the appeal and told Balogun he could play in Monday's match. I don't see what I don't buy into the whole hustle and bustle about it. Like, Europeans have been like, oh, Americans and their soccer for years. Then all of a sudden they're scared to death that one guy can play. Like, they're freaking out all across the world. And another thing that bugs the mess out of me, do they not know where Alaska is? Have y'all seen those maps where it's like America versus everybody? Everybody's Belgian fans, but they always put Alaska as like the team that we're playing. Like, get a map. Like we have to learn
Learn some geography
for real. Like it drives me nuts.
Okay, so obviously I'm glad he's playing. I'm going to put myself in Belgium's shoes. If I'm Belgium, I'm a little bit upset today.
I would be too,
because I'm sure that they've prepared to play against the United States without him. Now they're having to. I don't know what kind of game plan. I've never been a soccer person, but I'm assuming there's an adjustment that has to be made as a result of him being on the pitch tonight that they were not prepared for, because they were preparing for an American team that did not have him on the pitch. I don't know how big a change they've got to make, but I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah. Again, we are going to dive into this much deeper. We're already kind of doing it. We're going to do it next second segment of the show. I do want to open with this. As you're listening to our intro, once again, you can catch us on the ESPN Cleveland 1013 app and on Facebook, ESPN Cleveland 1013, along with the WCLE YouTube page. We're working on that video feed, going to have that up hopefully right after our first break. But on this day, I know you like these, Jim. On this day, 40 years ago, Bob Horner made history hitting 4 home runs in a game against the Montreal Expos.
Well, I remember watching that game. It was a Sunday afternoon game, and the unbelievable stat is the Expos won that game. The Braves lost that game. But, he was unreal. I did not see the first 2 home runs live. I saw the third and the fourth home run live. I guess I was just out doing whatever, but I flipped it on, and he'd already hit his first 2. And I remember thinking, oh, my gosh. I said, I've never seen a guy hit 4 home runs. I know it's happened. I just had never witnessed it live, of course, on television. But, yeah, that's hard to believe. That was 40
years ago. At the time, he was only the 11th player to ever do so.
And he just passed away, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah, just a few months ago.
Unbelievable. But that's hard to believe. That was 40 years ago today.
I tell you what else is hard to believe. Bob Horner is not in the Braves Hall of Fame.
We talked about that when he passed. I just assumed he was.
Yeah, it needs to happen. Unfortunately, he's passed away, so he's not going to be here to see it. Yep. But for his family and Braves fans alike, that needs to happen sooner than later.
Bob Horner was one of him and Murphy. Which guy did you want to face the least? Because there are times where they would both get on hot streaks, and you just could not pitch around them because they were so good. Now, back then, the Braves were, perennial losers. They would lose 85 to 95 games every year, and they really didn't compete for too many division titles. But when they were hot, man, Horner and Murphy were fun guys to watch in that lineup.
Yeah, we are going to talk some more Atlanta Braves later on in the show as well. So I want to start off this opening segment with you guys and ask, how was your 4th of July? Did you guys celebrate 250 like I did and just go all out and really enjoy yourself?
Yeah, man. Had all the family come into town, had friends and stuff come over, and had a little bounce house for the little ones, and we're swimming in the pool. Had the big Costco hot dogs that you can get from
I love them.
Like the footlongs. Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Okay, you're going to love this. So I go over to my son-in-law's parents' house, okay? They're into dirt bike racing, okay? I mean, they've done this for years. They had 2 motorcycle races out there where it was 4 against 4, but you would stop. They go around a couple times, and then they changed riders and stuff like that. There's no way I could do that. I mean, they were flying. I was like, there is no way. Actually, that was fun, though. It was actually fun to see that.
So did you ride at all?
No.
Back in the day, did you ever ride any dirt
all
bikes?
the time.
Okay.
I didn't know what they were going to do. I showed up in flip-flops. You're not going to ride a motorcycle in flip-flops. So I did not. Had I had regular shoes on, I would have went and raced, but I would have ridden around.
So Jim basically telling the in-laws, thanks a lot for the heads up.
I didn't know, but I loved going on trails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, right around here where we're sitting right here, this was nothing but fields. We used to ride motorcycles where we're sitting right now all the time.
Did y'all catch the fireworks show here in town?
I did. Yeah, my family and I, we went and caught it after a day of grilling out and enjoying ourselves. Had a good time hanging out with the family. But what a awesome fireworks show that was put on here in Cleveland at the mall. And I heard Bridget on there from Mixed Mornings. Bridget did a great job. with her, I guess, lead up, her and Steve alike, with the lead up to the fireworks show, and we had Mix 104 on pumping through the car. That's
songs.
it. They always do such a good job.
And
with
for
that.
those of you that would like to watch that again, it is available. Go to our website. It is downloaded on there. It's right on the front page. You can click it and watch it. I actually watched it today.
Yeah. And do you know what I did after that? After we watched the fireworks here in Cleveland, went home, turned on national coverage, and watched the Freedom 250 celebration from Washington, which was unbelievable.
It
when
was.
it comes to pyrotechnics, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Broke a world record. I believe it was 831,000 separate explosives in that whole
And the normally
charade.
the biggest one is 80,000. So it was 10 times larger
That's
than
insane.
anything that we've
And
ever done.
some of them were just spectacular. I mean, the way that they designed those, I don't know how you design those things to shoot, explode, and then other explosions from there, and then it rains down different colors. It's incredible what they could do. But it was spectacular, man. One that just didn't make you proud to be an American.
It did.
It really did.
I'll be honest, I'm not normally a gatekeeper, but I am going to gatekeep.
You're not normally what?
A gatekeeper.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. I had to catch what he said.
Keeping information in, to myself.
I got you.
But where we watch the fireworks, it literally looks like the scene from The Sandlot. And I remember just sitting on the ground thinking, this is like the American dream. It true, like it's everything that this day is supposed to be about. And it was just a really neat moment.
Hey, speak of The Sandlot, did you see where the cast from The Sandlot was at one of the Smokies games over the weekend?
That's awesome.
The entire cast. And my wife and I had seen it on Facebook that was happening, and she was like, "Oh, we need to go to this because I love The Sandlot. My kids love The Sandlot." And we were planning on going up. We just forgot about it. You know how you do that? You see something, you don't put it in the calendar, you forget about it. After the fact, we saw it, and we were so frustrated because how cool would it be to go hang out with the Big Hambino?
That's cool. I love that movie, too. That is so cool. And, that's one of those movies. It's almost timeless. It really is. You can watch that movie. Say a kid that's never seen that movie watched it today, they could relate.
My 5-year-old loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with my kids.
He calls it the Beast movie, just because
Because
it's
the dog.
The dog, but he absolutely loves it. We'll sit there and just watch it over and over and over again. So, to me, that's one of we talked about greatest moments in sports. That scene of 4th of July, all the kids running around, the barbecue,
With the fireworks lighting the field for them.
It's been cool to watch all of these foreigners come over. That's legit what you see in the movies. That's not fake. That's a true representation of what happens on this day in our country. I love it, man.
I do too.
Absolutely love it.
Hey, you mentioned something about a bounce house earlier. Seattle's going to be the bounce house tonight. Team USA taking the pitch 8 o'clock. Excited
I
for
cannot
it.
wait.
Hey, normally we call this thing soccer. I get it, but tonight
It's Monday Night Football,
Monday
baby.
Night football in
That's
Seattle.
it. Monday Night
Monday
Football.
Night Football in Seattle, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, we're going to bring that energy all hour here on the drive on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we lead up to not only Team USA getting ready to take the pitch, but Atlanta Braves baseball. 7:15 first pitch tonight. They're trying to take the series from the Mets, leading 2-1 right now in the 4-game set. Looking to take the whole thing tonight. So we're going to talk about all that and more when we come back right here on the drive on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
The Drive will be back after a quick timeout. Stay tuned for more nonstop sports talk on The Drive, presented by Hardee's.
Good morning. This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match alarm. We've got fluffy eggs and sausage on a made-from-scratch biscuit ready, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. Wake up and smell that sweet deal. Mix and match any 2 for just $5 for a limited time. Only at Hardee's. Don't snooze on the app. Snag juicy deals, order ahead, and get to work on time. Maybe. Exclusive app offers for registered My Rewards members only. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Buckner and Feig Funeral Home and Cremation has reopened under the leadership of Ralph Buckner Jr., renewing commitment to affordable, dignified care. Buckner and Feig Funeral Home and Cremation is here to provide the families of Cleveland and Bradley County with the most affordable, compassionate, and dignified funeral services available, restoring trust, strengthening community ties, and setting a new standard for affordability without compromising dignity. Visit BucknerFike.com.
When you need a new roof, it's all about trust. Your home is too big an investment and you can't afford to make a mistake. Cleveland Plywood has the products and expertise you're looking for. Contractors have trusted them for over 50 years, and they carry only proven products from reputable suppliers like IKO. IKO Cambridge is one of the heaviest weight asphalt shingles you can buy, and their limited warranties are among the industry's best. Protect the investment you've made in your home. Go with the pros at Cleveland Plywood, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. Call 472-3357.
It's time to register for Bradley County Parks and Recreation Youth Fall Ball, Baseball, and Softball. Register online at bradleyparks.com. Deadline is July 31st. bradleyparks.com or call 728-7035.
Joint pain can put a real damper on living life without limitations. Whether you're suffering from arthritis, sports injuries, or chronic joint pain, Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics offers the complete range of surgical and non-surgical solutions tailored to your unique needs. Call us today at 423-624-2696 or visit sportmed.com to take the first step toward a happier, healthier you. Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, the Center for Start to Finish Care.
Hey y'all, this is Alfonso, General Manager over at Crown Cleveland. Please visit us online to see our entire used car inventory, all different makes and models, all different budget levels. Please give us an opportunity. Google Crown Cleveland.
Check your wallet. Empty? Check your bills. Overdue? Check your stress level. Maxed? Now, check into cash. Check into Cash is your one-stop money shop, and we've got everything you need. Payday loans and flex line of credit options? Check. If you're approved, leave with cash in hand? Check. Quick in-store services like money orders and wire transfers? Oh yeah, check. And yes, we cash checks, all kinds, fast. Check that off your list. Visit checkintocash.com or check into a store to get started. We have locations in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens. Check in, cash out, and get on with life. Check into Cash. We fund today to make a better tomorrow. Subject to state regulations, eligibility, credit check, underwriting, and approval. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply. Visit a store for details.
Welcome back to The Drive, presented by Hardee's. Join the conversation. Text 423-749-1013. You can also listen anywhere on our website, ESPNCleveland1013.com.
The Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics Urgent Care in Cleveland is open Monday through Saturday for walk-in care. If you prefer to plan ahead, online scheduling is available at sportmed.com. And I hope that they didn't have too many people coming in there on Saturday evening getting a little issues with people burning themselves and whatnot. Did you shoot any fireworks yourself?
This is the first year in a while that I did not. Too many littles, Jim. Like we had probably... My house, or my parents' house, I say, probably had 10 to 12 kids under the age of 5 and under.
Oh, there was absolutely that many where I was too.
Yeah. And so, to me, I will say next year we're thinking, since we do the bounce house, we've rented slip and slides and stuff. Next year, I think I'm just going to say, hey, everybody bring between a $20 and a $40 firework, like per family.
Okay.
And we're just going to shoot them off at our house. And then afterwards, I have a big, blow-up projection screen. And then we're going to watch The Sandlot.
I heard someone talking about Americans and defining them based on how many fireworks. Like you can gauge the redneckness of people based on how many fireworks they shoot. I'm sorry. I don't care if you can be a city boy or a good old boy from the country. I don't know anyone that does not like fireworks. Yeah. I really don't.
Well, and it's funny. Everybody's poor until 4th of July. everybody can't spend money until you start loading that shopping cart up worth of fireworks.
It is unbelievable how that can add up.
Yeah.
And if you're like where I am, and I look out over my deck, and there are spectacular fireworks being shot off in various neighborhoods within a distance of my house, just lighting up the sky. It was pretty awesome, man.
All right, before we move on to sports, I do have one question for you.
All right.
How do y'all feel about fireworks after the 4th of July and at hours that some would question to be inappropriate? Like, I'll be real.
So I say we'll answer that question here in just a second. Jacob's going to go ahead and end this stream that you're listening to. If you're listening with us on Facebook and on YouTube, we're going to get the video stream up. When we come back,